One person hearted my Venmo request. Just hearted it. Like a little thumbs up emoji was gonna pay my credit card bill. $1,200. Sitting on my card. 10 days until the trip. And not a single one of my 4 friends had sent me so much as $1. So yeah, I canceled the whole thing. Every single reservation. Gone. And honestly, best decision I ever made. If you have ever been the responsible one in your friend group, the one who does all the legwork, handles all the logistics, and then gets treated like an ATM with feelings, this story is gonna hit different. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and buckle up, because this one is deeply satisfying. Alright, let me set the scene for you. It's late spring. One of our close friends, let's call her Maya, is turning 30. Big deal, right? The big 3-0. We've been friends for years, this whole group of us. 5 people total. And everyone agreed. We needed to do something special. Someone floated the idea of a weekend rental house. A nice one. Hot tub, big kitchen, enough bedrooms for everyone, the whole deal. We found a place that was absolutely gorgeous. Wraparound porch, wooded property, about 2 hours outside the city. The kind of place you see on Instagram and think, okay, yeah, that's the vibe. Total cost? $1,200 for the weekend. Split 5 ways, that's $240 each. Honestly, cheap for what we were getting. Everyone agreed immediately. No pushback, no hesitation. People were hyped. The group chat was popping off. People were already talking about what groceries to bring, what games to pack, whether we were doing a bonfire situation. It felt real. It felt exciting. Here's where I came in. The rental platform required the full amount up front. All $1,200. No payment plan, no split billing. One card. Done. Now, I have a travel rewards card with a solid cashback rate, and honestly I figured, hey, free points and everyone's good for the money, so why not? I offered to put it on my card. Everyone in the group chat said some version of, oh my god, thank you so much. I'll send you my share this week. Cool. Easy. Done. I hit confirm. $1,200 charged. And then crickets. The first week went by. Nothing. No Venmo notifications. No Cash App pings. Nothing. I told myself, okay, people are busy. Life happens. I'll give it a little nudge. I sent a casual message in the group chat. Nothing aggressive, nothing passive-aggressive. Just a friendly reminder. Hey guys, just a reminder to send over your shares when you get a chance. $240 each. And the responses came flooding in. 5 different people, 5 different flavors of the same broken promise. Oh shoot, totally forgot. Sending tonight. Ugh, I'm so sorry, remind me later. I got you, paying you back this weekend. Great. Awesome. Tonight. This weekend. Sounds good. Tonight came. Nothing. The weekend passed. Silence. I'm sitting there refreshing my Venmo like some kind of financial optimist, waiting for those little green notifications that never came. You ever refresh an app so many times you start to feel kind of pathetic about it? Yeah, that was me. Week 2. I decided to go the individual route because clearly the group chat message had just gotten buried under a pile of memes and birthday planning excitement. I texted each person separately, one by one. The responses I got back were, I kid you not, almost impressive in their creativity. One person said they totally forgot and would get me back for sure by the end of the week. One person said they were a little short right now, but would send it the moment they got paid on Friday. One person didn't respond to my text at all, but reacted to it with a thumbs up. A thumbs up on a text asking them to pay me back $240. The audacity. And then, and this is the one that really got me, one person actually opened Venmo, found my payment request, and hearted it. They hit the little heart reaction on my Venmo request, and then apparently put their phone down and never thought about it again. I genuinely had to put my phone face down on my desk and stare at the ceiling for a solid minute. Because here's the thing. It wasn't just the money, although yeah, $1,200 on a credit card is not a vibe. It was the disrespect baked into every single one of these responses. The casual, breezy assumption that I would just wait, that I would keep floating $1,200 indefinitely while people hit heart emojis on my payment requests and promised to pay me Friday. I didn't sign up to be a bank. I didn't agree to finance a group vacation. I agreed to split a rental 5 ways, and right now, I was the only one who had actually done that. Friday came. You already know what happened. Nothing. Not a single dollar. Not a hey, something came up. Not even a heart emoji this time. Just absolute, total, deafening silence. And that was it. That was the moment something shifted inside me. You know that feeling when you've been patient and reasonable and mature, and then something just snaps? Not in a rage way. Not in a throwing your phone across the room way. More like a quiet, calm, final decision. I was done. I opened up the rental platform. I found the cancellation policy. The booking was still inside the full refund window. Barely, but it was. If I canceled within the next 48 hours, I would get the entire $1,200 back on my card. My finger hovered over the cancel button. And then I thought about Maya. Her birthday. The trip we'd been planning. And I thought, Maya never paid me either. I canceled the reservation. $1,200 refund. Pending. Then I went to the group chat. And I typed out one final message. Calm. Clear. No exclamation points. No emoji. Hey everyone. I've canceled the rental. I waited almost a month for people to send their shares and nobody did. I'm not in a position to front $960 for a group trip indefinitely. I got a full refund, so I'm whole. Hope you guys can find something else to do for Maya's birthday. Sorry it came to this. I hit send. And then I put my phone down and made myself a cup of coffee. What happened next was genuinely something else. Within about 4 minutes, the group chat exploded. Suddenly, everyone had a lot to say. The person who'd been a little short was furious. How could I do this? Maya's birthday is in 10 days. You just ruined everything. The person who hearted my Venmo request, the one who couldn't be bothered to open a payment app for a month, suddenly had the energy to type out a 3-paragraph message about how selfish I was being and how this was so unnecessary. Maya herself sent me a private message that started with, "I can't believe you would do this to me on my birthday. And I want you to really sit with that." The person whose birthday this was, who also never paid me, told me that I had done something to her. The audacity was astronomical. I sent back one message to the entire group. My Venmo is still open if anyone wants to rebook somewhere. Nobody sent anything. Instead, they tried a new tactic. Suddenly, it was a guilt trip parade. You knew we were all busy. You should have been more patient. We would have paid you eventually. You didn't have to go nuclear. Eventually. They would have paid me eventually. The trip was in 10 days, but sure, eventually sounds great. I didn't respond again. The credit card refund hit my account 2 days later. And the trip? Didn't happen. No rental house. No hot tub. No birthday weekend. Because when you treat the one responsible person in your group like a doormat, sometimes the doormat gets up and walks out. And it takes the whole house with it. Here's what I'll say about all of this. I don't think I was wrong. But I do think it cost me some friendships, and honestly, I've had to sit with that. The version of those friendships where I was the one doing all the work and absorbing all the risk while everyone else coasted. I don't miss that version. Maybe that's the lesson. Some friendships only work because one person never stops being the responsible one. The second that person stops, the friendship kind of reveals itself for what it always was. If this story hit home for you, smash that like button. It seriously helps more than you know. And drop a comment below. Have you ever been the responsible one in a group who got taken advantage of? What did you do about it? I read every single comment. And if you want more stories like this, real people, real justice, real satisfaction, subscribe and hit the bell. New story dropping soon. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.